music. Do you hear that? Do you hear it? Nice,
Said the night into the winterland. Do you see what I see? Up in the sky, winterland.
That was great. That was good. Kenny, most of the people in this crew are part of a cell that meets. What night do you guys meet?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. I mean, cells are the basic unit of Circle of Hope, and you can do cool stuff like jam out. They actually led a concert this summer too. This team is pretty stellar. Although Billy, you're gonna have to join the cell now because you just did a solo. I mean, you're in the cell and you just haven't. Shane's in another cell, but he's jumping ship, Pat. Sorry. So again, really glad you're here. Hey, I'm here to warm you up a little bit. Get you feeling the mirth so you can be so happy about all the things that are happening. Although they're already just like automatically happy. I can see that there's a lot of family members here, so the love is just flowing. I'm feeling it. The familyness is contagious. You know, we've got some family love that's at the center of Circle of Hope in those cells. It's kind of like a second family that we create around Jesus. But then I got like blood family and all that kind of wafting up here. This is really good. This is really good. I hope you enjoy yourself tonight. Hey, listen, how about this one? How did Mary and Joseph know that Jesus weighed exactly 4.2 kilograms? Because they had a weigh in the manger. Okay, that's the only joke I'm gonna do.
Corniest thing I've ever heard.
I looked that up on the internet. I didn't mean to make that up. Can you tell?
That's corny.
This is a celebration of Jesus and a celebration of all of these people's talent. It's a celebration of love. Y'all are already doing a really good job. We have a lot of music spread out. There's going to be a little moment in the middle that I'm going to get you to connect a little bit to this manger over here and to each other in another way. And then at the end of the night, we're going to do it. We're doing the candlelit silent night. So get ready. The love light is going to grow for real from one candle to the other. I can't wait for it. We're jumping the gun a little bit. That should happen on Christmas Eve, but we pulled it out a day early just for you. All right? Okay. What's next, team? Let's do this. We're done.
Yvonne Lee, Jay Jordan. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to do a little change up here.
This is the next song we're doing. And I'm just listening to it, so I don't remember how to play it.
That's not the next song. The next song is me and David. All right, so me and Dave, we're going to have a little switch over. David, the bass player, David Bowden. Not only is he a bass player, he also happens to be a gifted harpist. So he's going to play the harp, and I'm going to join him on the acoustic guitar.
Hey, David.
The harp is a very inconvenient instrument, but it's worth it because it's beautiful.
Candace could be.
All right. Coming through mains? Give me like a nice chord. Six. Channel 6. You got it. Okay.
So Dan, if we know any of these songs as you're singing them, are we allowed to sing along?
No. Absolutely, that would be the best.
So if it turns into a sing-along, I'll be really happy. We have sing-along planned at the end, but if spontaneous sing-along happens, my heart it's already big. It'll be like Grinch, not starting small, but it's big, and it'll get like so big. You know, like I'll need like another chest over here. Though a lot of the words, like you only know like the first line, right?
That's fine.
You know? Or you can just belt the chorus.
It'd just be like,
Yeah.
oh, holy night. I know that part.
Take it away.
You want an intro?
That was a song that was cheating. Was that a mistake to do that? That was a mistake to do that. Corey, can you set this up for us?
Alright, so this song is kind of near to my heart. I just figured I'd share it with the crowd tonight. This song's my pretty favorite. It's not really known, but I love it, so I figured I'd share it with you and share my love. So got me to relax and enjoy.
Okay, here's the intro. Ready? Corey's got a pretty serious Roy Orbison there.
Yeah, not only does Corey do with me and Roy Orbison, but he also plays the
Which actually sounds like Roy Orbison's voice.
does not.
How many of you guys know that tune that he just sang? Anyone know it? Yeah, a lot of hands over on this side. What's going on with this side? What? You gotta educate yourself. I hadn't heard it either. That's why I was listening to.
All right, so here's one that I think you will know. This is one I'm going to do a really bad Elvis impression.
Dan's actually doing a little hip, Elvis.
Christmas.
All right.
I did like a little.
Oh no, we're filming this. Oh God, no one told me we were filming.
Here we go. Oh, wrong key.
Thank you!
Quiet, you!
Jude's like, I know this. Get out of the stage. Ben's like, Mikey, Ben, you're up.
Oh, wow, that's great.
This is all rehearsed, by the way. We've been working on it.
Very close script.
Yes. A close script. I've written in all my stammering.
All right, we have to do a kind of a shift in energy because we just were flossing and shimmy into Elvis. But I want to get a little serious because I want to have us just have a little moment of getting into the story that makes this whole Christmas time happen. And to do that, I invite you to the manger with me. You don't have to come up. But I'm going to light these candles. We put these candles here because we want the empty manger to be filled with light, and we want to be a part of that light. So it's going to take me a minute to add to these Christmas lights. Add a little danger too in my palette redeemed manger. Put some fire in it. Jesus is definitely a little dangerous. Don't make Jesus into a precious moment. Let him be the revolutionary, peaceful king that he is. Here's some more danger up here. Floating fire. This is our Advent wreath. It was a mobile over baby Jesus' crib. And I guess it still kind of is, but we changed the crib into the manger because that's the kind of place that he was born into. So we want that story, the simple, fiery story of Jesus' birth, to be present right here in this moment. And I want you to be present with your story in it too. We want to make a moment out of right now. We want to make a Christmas memory. As amazing as the story of Christmas is, with its angels and its miracle babies, wise men and other strangers, it actually is kind of ordinary. You know, it's pretty weird for us to have a baby in a manger, but I don't think that was such a big deal to Mary. You know, it's just the available soft place to put the baby down. The best place for the baby is at her breast anyway, and she carried Jesus for most of his infancy anyway, because that's how they do. And put it down in a little bouncer. That's a modern thing. One of the big points of the nativity story is that it was an ordinary story. Jesus was an ordinary human being in a lot of different ways. The experiences that you have had as a human being are the experiences that Jesus has had. You know, he's way back there in the Bible, and he's all holy and stuff. So it's really simple to feel this separation. But that's the opposite of the Jesus story. He crossed infinite time and space to be ordinary, right next to us in a life that was very similar to ours. As extraordinary as it ended up being. You know, lots of ordinary things. Our ordinary lives are touched by the grace of God who lived them with us, has already known what it's like to have that itch that you can't reach, you know, or I don't know. Some especially women think it's weird that I have places on my back that I can't reach. Do any of you men understand this? I don't know. There are probably some women that can't reach places on their back too. But I told my friend this one time, and she's like, "Oh, I never thought of that. But you can't reach somewhere on your back." It's nice to have a partner sometimes to scratch your back. Jesus might have been so flexible that he could scratch every place on his back. I don't know. But it's that kind of life that he had, and one with dry skin. Jesus experienced the full experience of humanity, birth to death, itchy skin and moisturized skin. God and humanity in one place, infinite time and space, in a breathing, crying baby. One of the ways we can enter the big story of that infinite creator of the universe inhabiting our own time and place is really living into our own lives. Like what's happening right now, we could really live into it. And lo, there was a concert in Pennsauken, New Jersey, and people came by night in automobile to see their family and friends perform age-old songs of joy and mirth and celebration of one Jesus Christ, our Savior. And a child named Jude Hewlett danced with his friend Eliel Neff. And lo, the band played behind the pastor as he made an epic tale of the moment. And Chad smiled. And Emmy bit her finger. And Jacinda was paying attention. This is good. This is good that we are here. This is happening now. Let this love spread out a little bit. Turn to your neighbor. Don't turn to your spouse or your sister. Turn to someone that's a little bit further removed and tell them a little favorite Christmas story. You've got like 2 minutes to do it, but we're gonna. The story is happening. You could tell them like what happened today, like how Jess, you could tell the story of how you decorated this whole place with Frank and your friends. That'd be a good story. Yeah, I said Jess, not Jude. But it could also be like my new friend Cassie. Is that her name? The sister that led us? I think her name's Cassie. Marcy. I knew it was a C at the end. This amazing Marcy, a sister of St. Joseph, who do you know her, Kim? Yeah, St. Francis House of Prayer. She led Anita on a retreat. She told this amazing story about when she was 10 and her mom was in the hospital. And her father told her that essentially Christmas was canceled. Not enough money, not enough energy for mom who was very sick and dad who was very worn out taking care of her. No Christmas presents this year. Sorry, 10-year-old Marcy. But they did get a tree. So she was still happy on Christmas morning because she got to come down, and in their family, they put up the Christmas tree after the children had gone to bed. So they come down to this wonderful sight of the Christmas tree all decorated. She's still excited. It's still Christmas. So good. But then, under the tree, despite Dad's news that Christmas had been canceled, there were presents just everywhere. And they all had her name on it. Marcy, 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 Marcy. All of them, like 30 presents. What had happened, it turned out that her older sister, who was 14, was in a Pollyanna, a freshman in high school. And she wrote on her little card to one of her schoolmates, "A present for my kid sister Marcy, she's 10. And whoever got her card gave it to the whole class. And the whole class got her a present." When she told me this story, it made me cry. It's my new favorite Christmas story, even though I didn't get to live it. You might have a less miraculous story or one that could top it. So share a story with your neighbor. Like I said, it'll be a little shorter than my elaborate one. But just tell a quick story, because what happens in your life matters, because all that we were and we are and we do, they're holy, because Jesus did them too. All right? So tell a story real quick, and then the band will break us up.
What's up, sound guy? What's up, camera guy? Had to zoom out from the girl. All right, then. Say what? What happened?
The candles, bring out the candles. Where the candles at? Bring out the candles. Yeah, the candles. Bring out the candles.
Yeah, it's not good light right there.
Yeah, it's bright.
Yeah, it's canceling you out.
Yeah.
All it's do is see a shape and glasses.
Installation through town. For all you know, it's dirty.
I don't know, Mark. All ladies like you on that.
Certain things their site anymore, so you might not want me on the site.
You know who that is?
That's
That's
sorry, shit.
the real star of the show, the Mark Craig. He's a cameraman for my sports videos. He's soundboarding. All that fancy stuff right there.
Yeah. It was Christmas concert.
Yep. Christmas music that doesn't suck, part 2. That's the name of the video, live stream too.
See the theme name?
Yeah, Christmas music that doesn't suck. I didn't put part 2.
It doesn't suck.
No, it doesn't.
I'm surprised. I hate Christmas music. This stuff kind of rocks.
See that right there? This is Christmas music that doesn't suck, part 2.
Hey, what song is it? Something in the way? Long,
Night.
Silent Night. Same thing.
Sorry.
Nirvana.
Don't worry, guys. I will not be singing this song. I'll be butchering it if I sang it. We're at a brief. Yeah, we're live. We're at a brief intermission right now. There we go.
All right, everyone.
Sweet home New
We're
Jersey.
going to share some stories.
Did you share
Sing a
anything?
song now. Emily's going to sing this song. And this might be one that you know. If you know it, sing along. We want to hear your beautiful voices as well. All right, this is called Mary Did You Know?
Your baby boy would
right, Jess, come on.
Come on up, Jess.
Bring it on. We're gonna sing "Oh Holy Night." You guys know this one, right? No. No. How about this one? Oh Holy Night, shark, do 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 do. Holy night, holy shark, do 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 do. Chad's always trying to figure it out. All right, we're gonna do this. You can sing along if you like. Here we go. All right.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shine. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. On your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Truly He taught us to love one another. His blood is love, and His gospel is peace. Chains shall He break, for thus laid is our brother, and His name all the passion shall sing. Sweet hymns of joy, we grateful chorus raise, we all with us praise His holy name. Praise His
All right, come on up, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you not up, can you turn on the white mic? The white Christmas mic. Mark Craig.
Let's hear it for the tech guys back
Tech
there.
guys.
It's not easy.
Hey, tech guys, can you turn me down a notch?
And by down, she means up.
No, please.
All
Just a
right.
smidge.
I want to.
Dude, that.
All right, Jude. You ready, buddy?
Now I'm not. Woo!
Hey, that was actually up.
Okay. This is fine. We'll just leave it. I'll just stand a little bit back.
Okay, so I want to sing this old. This is a really old Christian hymn. It's a couple hundred years old, super old, ancient. I like the ancientness. O come, Emmanuel. It's a good one. Anyone know it? Yeah. You know all the verses, right?
No.
I'm anticipating the day spring. Ben knows it. Ben actually does know it. Okay. If you want to sing, please sing. Oh, we're gonna do it. Here we go. That's a good one. Thanks, guys. Here's another good one. This is a cute little ditty after that deep, soul-moving song. Dan, love you, man. All right, let's do this. Slightly out of tune.
Drive everybody nuts.
This is the part where I get to ramble on. So, who here likes pancakes?
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count
right? Yeah, okay. Okay, Ben, do a thing.
Wait, okay, so the last one is kind of like it's a little meditative moment we want to have. So first we have to be a little bit more raucous, okay? Let's just do a little bit more praising and applauding. So, hey, how about for Mark Craig on tech? Give him a hand. Woo! How about for Alex Eaton and Tom Unico? Stand up. They set this thing up with Frank. Frank out there. Frank Hughes made this place look amazing. All right, keep it going. Yvonne Lee was singing earlier. Thank you for singing, Yvonne. What was your song? Do you hear what I hear? Remember that? That was amazing. Andy Aida, the solidest drummer. Love him. Thank you, Andy. And that's saying something because there's like 4 other drummers in the room. Oh wait, I think that Bill was on drums for a second too. People have played every instrument up here. Give it up for Bill. Bill, what's your last name again? Bill Jacobs, that's right. I'm gonna get to everyone. Keep it going. Shane Cruson was killing it on piano there. Thank you, Shane. Yes. Corey Schilling on saxophone and vocals. Yes. Dan McGowan. Enough said. Enough said. And his brother Pat McGowan too. Thank you, Pat. Emily Iannuzzi singing on so many songs. Thank you, Emily. David Bowden almost snuck out of it, but David Bowden on harp and bass. Yes, David.
How about Jay Jordan?
Jay Jordan, I can't miss you, singing that awesome version of, what was it again? I should remember all this. I should have written it down. I loved that. It was so good. All right. I didn't miss her yet. I'm saving her for last, but I just want to make sure there's no one else before Jessica. Because again, Jess put this all together. Another round of applause for Jessica Santilli. It wouldn't have happened without her. Seriously, she called everyone together. I'm just amazed at how talented you all are. Seriously, I'll just join you all for a second. We did. Frank was with Alex and Tom. Okay, more for Frank. No, but y'all are just so talented, and the people out here too. I am really amazed at how talented they are. I'm so thankful for this time. All right, want to get serious here at the end. I have candles for Silent Night, and I want to read you the story so you know which Silent Night we're singing about. So I'm gonna pass these out and read the story. Yeah, you guys can jam behind me. Here, Grace, take one and pass it around. Here's Luke 2, 1 through 21. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger. Suddenly, a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about." So they hurried off, and they found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in a manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told. On the 8th day, when it was time to circumcise the child, he was named Jesus, the name the angel had given him before he was conceived. That's our story. It's our silent night. And we have the words so you can sing along. But I want it to be that dark. Let's go back to the first verse and sing it again together. Will you stand with me? Silent night,
holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round young Virgin, Mother and Child. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
Raise your light up. You're beautiful. Your story is beautiful, and Jesus is a part of it. Whether you're ready to say that in some religious way or not, Jesus came to be a human with you, and he's here with us now. Thank you for being here. You can blow out your candle. Jam us out.
All right. Go in peace.
We've got snacks out there, and the basket in the back.
Everybody, I hope you really enjoyed this live stream. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, share, follow Facebook.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, live stream right
Yo!
now.
I've wanted to be on his show for a while. My name is Ben. I have 4 YouTube videos. He's a YouTube streamer all the time.
Yep.
Big John.
Everybody, thank you all for watching. If you like, subscribe, share, follow on Facebook. I'll put the link in the rewatch and my shirt for my lose weight journey. All right, everybody, have a good night. Peace. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all.